Hi there, it's Jackie Hill again, Fast Forward Therapies, with another update on the Stop Smoking for Life programme. And now I'm going to continue today with the questions that have been put on this page. And I'm going to come to you, Edward, today with your question, which is how can you, when you stop smoking, avoid piling on the pounds? Okay, so let's tackle this one, shall we? This is quite a common problem because quite often what happens is when people stop smoking, they kind of use food, or that is eat more, in a way of coping with all the cravings that they're having. It enables them to stop craving for the cigarettes if they can think of, say, having a biscuit. Some of that is due to the fact that they're in a habit of, if you're always having a cup of coffee, say having a cigarette. So therefore there's this need to keep putting something in your mouth, so therefore to have a biscuit compensates the fact that you're not having a cigarette. So there's that aspect, there's the habitual nature of actually putting things in your mouth at certain times. So to avoid keep going to the biscuits or the cakes or the bars of chocolate or the crisps and all those snack foods that come in, as a way of combating the habit and obviously the temptation of giving into the craving of having a cigarette, is to at first prepare a diet. Review your diet, prepare food that you can actually do that with quite easily. For instance, vegetables, you could, I know this doesn't sound very exciting, but if you are actually missing the fact that you're putting something in your mouth as you're having your coffee, then I suggest you cut some celery sticks or some carrot sticks and actually use that as a snack, or find some other healthy snack that you could use at those times, just to get you over that period until you're free of the whole craving thing of nicotine, and then you can review it again if you don't want to continue with the healthy snacks. So as a stopgap until you get to that stage, that's something you could do. Now, I mentioned just a few moments ago about reviewing your diet, and I think that's a good thing to do anyway when you are stopping smoking. Just go through your diet, because you're going to have a different respect for food now, because your taste buds will come alive and you'll enjoy food a lot better, and so therefore to avoid piling on weight, to actually review it so that you've got a good plan at the very start, so you don't compensate one bad habit with another. So review your diet and look at the foods that you have in your diet. Now, some of the things that are going to really help you get your body back into full recovery so that you really reap the benefits of not smoking much quicker is to look at what you're eating in your diet. Now, protein is really good for you, because what protein will do, it will start to repair the damage that you've done to your tissues, to your cells and other parts of your body. It will really look at repairing that. And so therefore look at proteins. Look at fresh fruit and vegetables, because that's really good, because all the mineral content and all the vitamins that are in them will be really good at detoxifying your body. Your body's going to naturally clear out all the junk that's in there, all the toxins that's in there through smoking. But if you're supporting your body even more by respecting it, by giving it the right foods that it needs at this time, then the recovery and the repair work will be much quicker, and the foods that you eat will support that detoxification. So therefore, if you're eating lots of fresh fruit, eating lots of minerals and vitamins and lots of vegetables, then your detox process is going to be much more efficient, and your body will reap the benefits of it much, much quicker. So when you're reviewing your diet plan, look at what you're eating, look at your proteins, thinking about repair work to the damage that you've done to your body through smoking, the damaged cells and tissues, and also looking at increasing your vitamin and mineral intake. Now, what I suggest you do is actually see a nutritionist if you are in any doubt as to what food values and have no idea what proteins are and how much you should be having them and all that sort of thing. So a good time would be to take a real holistic approach when you're stopping smoking, and actually go and see a nutritionist, say, to actually work with you in deciding what will be the best diet for you. And when I use this word diet, and I hate diets because diets just have this whole thing about weight loss media and all that sort of thing. It's an eating program to get healthy, to get not only just healthy, but to actually repair the damage that you've done, but also to move you on to a state of higher health and well-being. So there's that part that you can look at. Now, as well as looking at what you're eating and the habituals when you eat and that kind of thing, the other thing to really give some thought to is increasing your physical exercise. Because again, by doing that, you're actually assisting your body clearing out all those toxins that smoking has caused. So look at physical exercise, have a look at and see if you've never done anything before physically, you've never done an exercise program, then take it very gently and maybe go and see your GP, just check out that it's okay for you to do stuff, and then get going. I mean, and you can do any kind of exercise. It doesn't have to be expensive. You don't have to go down the gym and buy a month's gym tickets. You can go for walks, you can do exercises while you're waiting for the kettle to boil. You know, there is really no excuse. Everyone can do it because it's free. You can do it free. It doesn't have to cost. And also you can fit in exercise while you're waiting for, as I say, the kettle to boil, or even as you're watching television at any time. Everybody has time for it. So look at increasing your physical exercise. Now what will happen is, as you're getting rid of all these toxins from your body and you're increasing your physical exercise, you're reviewing your diet and you're eating much more healthily, what will happen is that your emotions and your mood swings and your whole mental state will actually be much more enhanced. Your ability to concentrate will be much better. Because if you continue with a bad diet as you're on this program of stopping smoking, what can happen is that what you put in your body affects how your body reacts and how your mind reacts. So if you're eating all kinds of junk food and stuff and you're stopping smoking, it's just going to make you feel even more irritable because you're not getting the right proteins, vitamins, etc. that your body needs. So bear that in mind, that you really do need to review what you're eating. You do really need to consider physical exercise when you're stopping smoking, because that really is the best way of supporting your body through it and your state of mind. Because remember, where certain foods just make you feel lethargic, they affect your mood and also your level of concentration. And if you're going to be not wanting to give in to the temptation or the craving, then you really do need to be above par and not under it. So think about those things. I think I'm probably running out of time, but just before I go, another thing to think about that can cause cravings to be much more intensified is your blood sugar level. If you're not eating enough, because that's another worry that people have, that they don't want to put on the weight when they stop smoking, so therefore they stop eating or they don't eat enough and their blood sugar drops. And what happens there is that it affects how their mood is and their ability to resist a craving. So you need to be fully healthy. You need to support your body, because your body's going to not only be clearing out all this rubbish that smoke and toxins that smoking has caused, but also it needs to be in good condition and top peak condition to fight those cravings, and you need to be mentally alert and aware. Otherwise it just all comes crashing down on you. So there's some advice around I hope that answers your question, Edward. So there's some advice around how to stop piling on the pounds. And the other thing I would just say is, it's pretty normal just to put on a few pounds after stopping smoking, because nicotine actually affects the digestion of foods, so you don't get the optimum nutrition from your food. So once you stop smoking, your body starts to get more and more nutrition from your food. So therefore there might be a few pounds go on anyway, but that's 1 or 2 pounds is no problem, and it's far better to carry that little bit extra weight than it is to have all those toxins in your body, your heart and your lungs affected, and run the risk of getting a serious and terminal illness. So therefore, take care, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.